So, guten Tag alle, Herr Wallace hier. Heute wollte ich nochmal über adjektive Endungen mit euch sprechen. Das ist ein sehr kompliziertes Thema für viele Leute. So, ich hoffe, dass dieses Video und die anderen Videos, die ich schon gemacht habe, werden euch helfen. So, hello, this is Herr Wallace and we're going to talk about adjective endings again. Here we go. First of all, one way to look at finding the correct adjective endings in German, it's helpful to have a chart to look at when you are starting. Hopefully over time, as you get used to using the chart, then you don't need it anymore. You have it in your head. So today I'm going to just try to break it down a little bit for you. A very simple way to start is the very first thing you have to do, and I've broken it into 3 steps. First, find out what case the noun is in that your adjective is describing. So it's either nominative, accusative, dative, or genitive. And we'll talk a little bit about each one of these and what it means. And then you want to know if you're using a definite article, or der, die, das in German. In English, the definite article is the. And then, or are you using an indefinite article, which in German is ein, but it also includes the other possessive pronouns in German like mein und dein and sein also follow this rule. In English it's just a or an, okay? And then the last thing you need to know is what gender the noun is that you're using your adjective in front of. And with that information, you will be able to find the correct adjective ending. For example, ich sehe das große Auto. In English, I see the big car. So the first question you ask yourself is car, is that nominative, accusative, dative, or genitive? And the answer is it's accusative. It's the direct object. It's what's receiving the action. So knowing that, we know now the answer is in this accusative column. Second question is, are we saying the using a definite article, or are we saying a? And we are using here the, or das in German, so we know the answer is now in this area. And the last question will lead us to our answer, and that is a noun originally a der, die, or das word? So for car, it's originally a das word. So here is our ending, das, and the ending on the adjective would be an e. So ich sehe das große Auto is the answer. So let's break down each one of these cases for a second. The nominative case is for the subject of a sentence or comes after some conjugation of the verb sein, whether it be the present tense or past tense, or the verb werden used in its meaning to become. Werden is kind of a funny verb in German. It has multiple meanings. It can mean the future. It can mean, in some cases, the passive tense, or indicate the passive voice, rather. It's not a tense, passive voice. And when you have the definite article present, like der, die, or das, the endings are e for the adjective, except for the plural, which then is en. Die alten Autos sind im Autofriedhof. And when you are, so for example, if you're using an indefinite article like ein, then your adjective has to actually show the gender of the noun. So Mann is a masculine noun, so the er from der actually goes on to the adjective alt. We get alter. The D, the E comes over and shows on alter, and then das ist ein altes Auto. Okay? The accusative is for the direct object of a sentence. That is what's receiving the action of the verb. I have a car. What do I have? The car. I see the man. What do I see? The man. So just think of it as receiving the action of the verb. And it also comes after accusative prepositions like durch, für, gegen, ohne, and with the two-way prepositions like in, über, unter, for. Then if it's motion, it's accusative, so if it shows where it's going to. Here we have some examples using definite articles, and here we have some using indefinite articles. Ich sehe den alten Mann. So from the nominative, the only things that change are for masculine nouns. All the rest of these are the same endings you had in the nominative, but you just have to watch the accusative with masculine nouns. So we'll have another video to continue this conversation.